Assalamu alaikum. Please mute your lines. Prepare your hearts and minds for prayer. Attention. Prayer.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Hayya ala salat. Hayya ala salat. Hayya ala falah. Hayya ala falah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. قل أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Amen. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger. Assalamu alaikum, family. This is Sister Rosalind, and Sister Regina, who is normally our host and presenter, is doing some community service today. So she is grateful for everyone's participation in the Holy Qur'an 30 and 30 read and podcast. And I'd like to welcome you all to this divinely guided journey through the Holy Qur'an 30 and 30 daily Quranic reading and podcast. Thank you for joining, and the music mix today was a lecture from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan from 1985 entitled Power Speech, given in Los Angeles again in 1985. Today we will read part 30, beginning with Surah 78, Ayat 1, ending in Surah 114, Ayat 6. And Sister Miyoshi will begin the read. Bismillah.
Part 30. Part 30 begins with Surah 78, the announcement. Section 1, the Day of Decision, Ayats 1 through 30. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Oh, what do they ask one another of the tremendous announcement about which they differ? Nay, they will soon know. Nay, again, they will soon know. Have we not made the earth an expanse and the mountains as pegs? And we have created you in pairs and made your sleep for rest, and made the night a covering, and made the day for seeking livelihood. And we have made above you 7 strong bodies, and made a shining lamp, and we send down from the clouds water pouring forth in abundance, that we may bring forth thereby grain and herbage, and luxuriant gardens. Surely the day of decision is appointed, the day when the trumpet is blown. So you come forth in hosts, and the heaven is opened, so it becomes as doors. And the mountains are moved off, so they remain a semblance. Surely hell lies in wait, a resort for the inordinate, living therein for long years. They taste not therein coolness nor drink, but boiling and intensely cold water, requital corresponding. Surely they feared not the reckoning, and rejected our messages, giving the lie thereof. And we have recorded everything in a book. So taste, for we shall add to you naught but chastisement.
Part 30, Surah 78, Section 2, the Day of Decision, Ayats 31 through 40. Surely for those who keep their duty is achievement, gardens and vineyards, and youthful companions equal in age, and a pure cup. They hear not therein vain words nor lying, a reward from thy Lord, a gift sufficient. The Lord of the heavens and the earth and what is between them, the Beneficent. They are not able to address him. The day when the Spirit and the angels stand in ranks, none shall speak except he whom the Beneficent permits, and he speaks aright. That is the true day. So whoever desires to take refuge with his Lord, whoever desires to take refuge, subhanAllah, that is the true day. So whoever desires may take refuge with his Lord. Truly we warn you of a chastisement near at hand, the day when man will see what his hands have sent before, and the disbelievers would say, oh, would that I were dust.
Chapter 70 now. Al-Nasa'at, those who yawn. Ayat 1 through 26. Section 1, the Great Commotion. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. By those yearning vehemently, and those going forth cheerfully, and those running swiftly, and those that are foremost going ahead, and those regulating the affair. The day when the quaking one shall quake, the consequence will follow it. Hearts that day will palpitate, their eyes downcast. They say, shall we indeed be restored to our first state? What? After we are rotten bones? They say, that would then be a return with loss. It is only a single cry. When, lo, they will be awakened. Has not there come to thee the story of Moses, when his Lord called him in the holy valley Tua? Go to Pharaoh, surely he has rebelled, and say, wilt thou purify thyself? And I will guide thee to thy Lord, so that thou wilt fear him. So he showed him the mighty sign, but he denied and disobeyed. Then he went back hastily. So he gathered and called out. Then he said, I am your Lord, the Most High. So Allah seized him with the punishment of the hereafter and of this life. Surely there is in this a lesson for him who fears.
Part 30, Surah 79, Al-Naziat, those who yearn. Section 2, the Great Calamity, ayats 27 through 46. Are you the stronger in creation or the heaven? He made it. He raised high its height and made it perfect. He made dark its night and brought out its light. And the earth, he cast it after that. He brought forth from it its water and its pasture. And the mountains, he made them firm, a provision for you and for your cattle. So when the great calamity comes, the day when man remembers all that he strove for, and hell is made manifest to him who sees, then as for him who is inordinate and prefers the life of this world, hell is surely the abode. And as for him who fears to stand before his Lord and restrains himself from low desires, the garden is surely the abode. They ask thee about the hour. When will that take place? What about which thou remindest? To thy Lord is the goal of it. Thou art only a warner to him who fears it. On the day when they see it, it will be as if they had but tarried for an evening or a morning.
Part 30, Surah 80, he frowned. Ayats 1 through 42. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, he frowned and turned away, because the blind man came to him. And what would make thee know that he might purify himself or be mindful, so the reminder should profit him? As for him who considers himself free from need, to him thou dost attend, and no blame is on thee if he purify himself not. And as to him who comes to thee striving hard, and he fears, to him thou payest no regard. Nay, surely it is a reminder. So let him who will mind it, in honored books, exalted, purified, in the hands of scribes, noble, virtuous. Woe to man, how ungrateful is he. Of what thing did he create him? Of a small life germ he creates him, then proportions him, then makes the way easy for him. Then he causes him to die, then assigns to him a grave. Then, when he will, he raises him to life again. Nay, but he does not what he commands him. Then let man look at his food, how he poured down abundant water, then cleaves the earth, cleaving it asunder, then caused the grain to grow therein, and grapes and clover, and the olive and the palm, and thick gardens, and fruit and herbage, a provision for you and your cattle. But when the deafening cry comes, the day when a man flees from his brother, and his mother, and his father, and his spouse and sons, every man of them that day will have concern enough to make him indifferent to others. Faces on that day will be bright, laughing, joyous, and faces on that day will have dust on them, darkness covering them. Those are the disbelievers, the wicked.
Part 30, Chapter 81, Al-Taqwir, the folding up, Ayats 1 through 29. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, when the sun is folded up, and when the stars are dust-colored, and when the mountains are made to pass away, and when the camels are abandoned, and when the wild animals are gathered together, and when the cities are made to swell, and when men are united, and when the one buried alive is asked, for what sin she was killed, and when the books are spread, and when the heaven has its covering removed, and when hell is kindled, and when the garden is brought nigh, every soul will know what it has prepared. Nay, I call to witness the stars running their course and setting, and the night when it departs, and the morning when it brightens. Surely it is the word of a bountiful messenger, the possessor of strength, established in the presence of the Lord of the throne, one to be obeyed and faithful. And your companion is not mad, and truly he saw himself on the clear horizon, nor is he niggardly of the unseen, nor is it the word of an accursed devil. Whither then are you going? It is naught but a reminder for the nations, for him among you who will go straight, and you will not except Allah please, the Lord of the worlds.
Chapter 82, Part 30, Chapter 82, The Cleaving, Ayats 1 through 19. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, when the heaven is cleft asunder, and when the stars become dispersed, and when the rivers are made to flow forth, and when the graves are laid open, every soul will know what it has sent before and what it has held back. O man, what beguiles thee from thy Lord, the gracious, who created thee, then made thee complete, then made thee in a right good state, and to whatever form he pleases, he casts thee. Nay, but you give the lie to the judgment, and surely there are keepers over you, honorable recorders. They know what you do. Surely the righteous are in bliss, and the wicked are truly in burning fire. They will enter it on the day of judgment, and will not be absent from it. And what will make thee realize what the day of judgment is? Again, what will make thee realize what the day of judgment is? The day when no soul controls aught for another soul, and the command on that day is Allah's.
Part 30, Surah 83, Ayat 1 through 36. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, woe to the cheaters, who, when they take the measure of their dues from men
take it fully. And when they measure out to others or weigh out for them, they give less than is due. Do they not think that they will be raised again to a mighty day, the day when men will stand before the Lord of the worlds? Nay, surely the record of the wicked is in the prison. And what will make thee know what the prison is? It is a written book. Woe on that day to the rejectors, who give the lie to the day of judgment, and none gives the lie to it, but every exceeder of limits, every sinful one. When our messages are recited to him, he says, stories of those of yore.
Your client?
Nay, rather, what they earn is rust upon their hearts. Nay, surely they are that day debarred from their Lord. Then they will surely enter the burning fire. Then it will be said, this is what you gave the lie to. Nay, surely the record of the righteous is in the highest places. And what will make thee know what the highest places are? It is a written book. Those draw near to Allah witness it. Surely the righteous are in bliss, on raised couches gazing. Thou recognizest in their faces the brightness of bliss. They are given to drink of a pure drink filled. The filling of it is with musk, and for that let the aspirers aspire. And it is tempered with water coming from above, a fountain from which drink those drawn near to Allah. Surely they who are guilty used to laugh at those who believe, and when they passed by them, they winked at one another. And when they returned to their people, they returned exulting. And when they saw them, they said, surely these are in error. And they were not sent as keepers over them. So this day, those who believe laugh at the disbelievers, on raised couches gazing. Surely the disbelievers are rewarded as they did.
Part 30, Surah 84, the bursting asunder, ayats 1 through 25. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, when the heaven bursts asunder, and listens to its Lord and is made fit, and when the earth is stretched, and casts forth what is in it, and becomes empty, and listens to its Lord and is made fit. O man, thou must strive a hard striving to attain to thy Lord, until thou meet him. Then as to him who was given his book in his right hand, his account will be taken by an easy reckoning, and he will go back to his people rejoicing. And as to him who was given his book behind his back, he will call for perdition and enter into burning fire. Surely he was erstwhile joyful among his people. Surely he thought that he would never return to Allah. Yea, surely his Lord is ever seer of him. But nay, I call to witness the sunset redness, and the night, and that which it drives on, and the moon when it grows full, that you shall certainly ascend to one state after another. But what is the matter with them that they believe not? And when the Qur'an is recited to them, they adore him not. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Nay, those who disbelieve give the lie, and Allah knows best what they hide. So announce to them a painful chastisement, except those who believe and do good. For them is a reward that shall never be cut off.
Part 30, Surah 85, the stars, ayats 1 to 22. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, by the heavens full of stars, and the promised day, and the bearer of witness in that to which witness is borne. Destruction overtakes the companions of the trench. The fire fed with fuel when they sit by it, and they are witnesses of what they do with the believers. And they punish them for naught, but that they believed in Allah the Mighty, the Praise, whose is the kingdom of the heavens and the earth, and Allah is witness of all things. Those who persecute believing men and believing women, then repent not, theirs is the chastisement of hell, and theirs the chastisement of burning. Those who believe and do good, theirs are gardens wherein flow rivers. This is a great achievement. Surely the grip of thy Lord is severe. Surely he it is who creates first, then reproduces. And he is the forgiving, the loving Lord of the throne of power, the glorious, doer of what he intends. Has not there come to thee the story of the hosts of Pharaoh and Thamud? Nay, those who disbelieve give the lie, and Allah encompasses them on all sides. Nay, it is a glorious Qur'an in a guarded tablet.
Part 30, Surah 86, Al-Tariq, the Comer by Night. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, by the heavens and the Comer by Night. And what will make thee know what the Comer by Night is? The star is piercing brightness. There is not a soul, but over it is a keeper. So let man consider what he has created. He has created water pouring forth, coming from between the back and the ribs. Surely he is able to return him to life. On the day when hidden things are manifested, then he will have no strength nor helper. By the cloud giving rain, and the earth opening with herbage. Surely it is a decisive word, and it is not a joke. Surely they plan a plan, and I plan a plan. So grant the disbelievers a respite. Let them alone for a while.
Part 30, Surah 87, Allah the Most High. Ayats 1 through 19. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, glorify the name of thy Lord, the Most High, who creates, then makes complete, and who measures, then guides, and who brings forth herbage, then makes it dried up, dust-colored. We shall make thee recite so that, subhanAllah, so thou not forget. Accept what Allah please. Surely he knows the manifest and what is hidden. And we shall make thy way smooth to a state of ease. So reminding indeed profits. He who fears will mind, and the most unfortunate one will avoid it. Who will burn in the great fire? Then therein he will neither live nor die. He indeed is successful who purifies himself and remembers the name of his Lord, then prays. But you prefer the life of this world, while the hereafter is better and more lasting. Surely this is in the earlier scriptures, the scriptures of Abraham and Moses.
Part 30, Surah 88, the overwhelming event, Al-Ghasiyah, ayat 1 through 26. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent Merciful, has there come to thee the news of the overwhelming event. Faces on that day will be downcast, laboring, toiling, entering burning fire, made to drink from a boiling spring. They will have no food but of thorns, neither nourishing nor satisfying hunger. Faces on that day will be happy, glad for their striving in a lofty garden, wherein thou wilt hear no vain talk. Therein is a fountain flowing. There are thrones raised high, and drinking cups ready placed, and cushions set in rows, and carpets spread out. See they not the clouds, how they are created, and the heavens how it is raised high, and the mountains how they are fixed, and the earth how it is spread out. So remind, thou art only one to remind. There are not a water over them. But whoever turns back in this, Allah will chastise them with the greatest test. Surely to us is their return. Then it is for us to call them to account.
Part 30, Surah 89, the Daybreak, ayats 1 through 30. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, by the daybreak and the 10 nights, and the even and the odd, and the night when it departs. Truly in this is an oath for men of understanding. Hast thou not considered how thy Lord dealt with Ad, of Aram, having lofty buildings, the like of which were not created in the land, and with Thamud, who hewed out rocks in the valley, and Pharaoh, the Lord of hosts, who exceeded limits in the city, and made great mischief therein. So thy Lord poured on them a portion of chastisement. Surely thy Lord is watchful. As for men, when his Lord tries him, then gives him honor and favors him, he says, My Lord honors me. But when he tries him, then straightens to him his substance, he says, My Lord has disgraced me. Nay, but you honor not the orphan, nor do you urge one another to feed the poor, and you devour heritage, devouring all, and you love wealth and exceeding love. Nay, when the earth is made to crumble to pieces, and thy Lord comes with the angels, ranks on ranks, and hell is made to appear that day. On that day, man will be mindful, and of what use will being mindful be then? He will say, Oh, would that I had sent before for this my life, but none can punish as he will punish on that day, and none can bind as he will bind on that day. O souls that are at rest, return to thy Lord, well-pleasing. So enter among my servants, and enter my garden.
Surah 90, Al-Balad, the city, Part 30, ayats 1 through 20. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Nay, I call to witness the city, and thou wilt be made free from obligation in this city, and the begetter, and whom he begot. We have certainly created man to face difficulties. Does he think that no one has power over him? He will say, I have wasted much wealth. Does he think that no one sees him? Have we not given him 2 eyes and a tongue and 2 lips, and pointed out to him the 2 conspicuous ways? But he attempts not the uphill road. And what will make thee comprehend what the uphill road is? It is to free a slave, or to feed in a day of hunger, an orphan merely related, or the poor man lying in the dust. Then he is of those who believe and exhort one another to patience and exhort one another to mercy. These are the people of the right hand. And those who disbelieve in our messages, they are the people of the left hand.
On them is fire closed over.
Part 30, Surah 91, The Sun, Ayats 1 through 15. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, by the sun and his brightness, and the moon when she borrows light from him, and the day when it exposes it to view, and the night when it draws a veil over it, and the heaven and its mate, and the earth and its extensions, and the soul and its perfection. So he reveals to it its way of evil and its way of good. He is indeed successful who causes it to grow, and he indeed fails who buries it. Thamud rejected the truth in their inordinacy, when the basis of them broke forth with mischief. So Allah's messenger said to them, leave alone Allah's she-camel, and give her to drink. But they called him a liar, and slaughtered her. So their Lord destroyed them for their sin, and leveled them with the ground. And he fears not its consequence.
Part 30, Surah 92, The Night, Ayats 1 through 21. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, by the night when it draws a veil, and the day when it shines, and the creating of the male and the female. Your striving is surely for diverse ends. Then as for him who gives and keeps his duty and accepts what is good, we facilitate for him the way to ease. And as for him who is niggardly and considers himself self-sufficient and rejects what is good, we facilitate for him the way to distress. And his wealth will not avail him when he perishes. Surely ours is it to show the way, and surely ours is the hereafter and the former. So I warn you of the fire that flames. None will enter it but the most unfortunate who reject the truth and turns his back. And away from it shall be kept the most faithful to duty, who gives his wealth, purifying himself, and none has with him any boon for a reward, except the seeking of the pleasure of his Lord, the Most High. And he will soon be well pleased.
Part 30, Surah 93, The Brightness of the Day, Al-Duba, Ayat 1 through 8. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, Merciful, by the brightness of the day and the night when it is still, thy Lord has not forsaken thee, nor is he displeased. And surely the latter state is better for thee than the former, and soon will thy Lord give thee so that thou wilt be well pleased. Did he not find thee an orphan and gave thee shelter, and find thee groping, so he showed the way, and find thee in want, so he enriched thee? Therefore the orphan oppress not, and him not who asks chide not, and the favor of thy Lord proclaim.
Surah 94, The Expansion, Part 30, Ayat 1 through 8. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, have we not expanded for thee thy breast, and removed from thee thy burden, which weighed down thy back, and exalted for thee thy mention? Surely with difficulty is ease, with difficulty is surely ease. So when thou art free from anxiety, work hard, and make thy Lord thy exclusive object.
Part 30, Surah 95, Ayat 10, the fig, Ayats 1 through 8. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, by the fig and the olive, and Mount Sinai, and this city made secure. Certainly we created man in the best make. Then we render him the lowest of the low, except those who believe and do good. So theirs is a reward never to be cut off. So who can give the lie to thee after this about the judgment? Is not Allah the best of the judges?
Part 30, Chapter 96, Al-Alaq, the Clot, Ayats 1 through 19. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, read in the name of thy Lord who creates man from a clot. Read, and thy Lord is most generous, who taught by the pen, taught man what he knew not. Nay, man is surely inordinate, because he looks upon himself as self-sufficient. Surely to thy Lord is the return. Hast thou seen him who forbids a servant when he prays? Seest thou if he is on the right way, or enjoins observance of duty? Seest thou if he denies and turns away? Knows he not that Allah sees? Nay, if he desist not, we will seize him by the forelock, a lying, sinful forelock. Then let him summon his council. We will summon the braves of the army. Nay, obey him not, but prostrate thyself and draw nigh to Allah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Part 30, Surah 97, the Majesty, Ayats 1 through 5. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, surely we have revealed it on the night of majesty. And what will make thee comprehend what the night of majesty is? The night of majesty is better than 1,000 months. The angels and the spirits descend in it by the permission of their Lord for every affair. Peace. It is till the rising of the morning.
Part 30, Surah 98, Al-Bayina, the clear evidence. Surahs 1, Ayats 1 through 8. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, those who disbelieve from among the people of the book and the idolaters who could not have been freed till clear evidence came to them, a messenger from Allah reciting pure pages, wherein all right books, nor did those to whom the book was given become divided till clear evidence came to them. And they are enjoined not but to serve Allah, being sincere to him in obedience, upright, and to keep up prayer and pay the poor rate, and that is the right religion. Those who disbelieve from among the people of the book and the idolaters will be in the fire of hell, abiding therein. They are the worst of creatures. Those who believe and do good, they are the best of creatures. Their reward is with their Lord, gardens of perpetuity, wherein flow rivers, abiding therein forever. Allah is well pleased with them, and they are well pleased with him. That is for him who fears his Lord.
Part 30, Surah 99, the Shaking, Ayats 1 through 8. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, when the earth is shaken with her shaking, and the earth brings forth her burdens, and man says, what has befallen her? On that day she will tell her news, as if thy Lord had revealed to her. On that day men will come forth in sundry bodies, that they may be shown their works. So he who does in Adam's weight of good will see it, and he who does an atom's weight of evil will see it.
Part 30, Surah 100, The Assaulters, Ayats 1 through 11. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, by those running and uttering cries, and those producing fire striking, and those suddenly attacking at morn, then thereby they raise dust, then penetrate thereby gatherings. Surely man is ungrateful to his Lord, and surely he is a witness of that, and truly on account of the love of wealth he is niggardly. Knows he not when that which is in the graves is raised, and that which is in the breast is made manifest? Surely their Lord this day is aware of them.
Part 30, Surah 101, The Calamity, Ayats 1 through 11. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, the calamity. What is the calamity? And what will make thee know how terrible is the calamity? The day wherein men will be as scattered moths, and the mountains will be as carded wool. Then as for him whose measure of good deeds is heavy, he will live a pleasant life. And as for him whose measure of good deeds is light, the abyss is a mother to him. And what will make thee know what that is? A burning fire. Part 30.
Surah 102, The Abundance, Ayat 1 through 8. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, abundance diverts you until you come to the grave. Nay, you will soon know. Nay, again you will soon know. Nay, with that you knew with a certain knowledge, you will certainly see hell. Then you will see it with certainty of sight. Then on that day you shall certainly be questioned about the boons.
Part 30, Surah 103, Al-Asr, the time, Ayats 1 through 3. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, by the time. Surely man is in loss, except those who believe and do good, and exhort one another to truth, and exhort one another to patience.
Part 30, Surah 104, Al-Humaza, the Slanderer, Ayats 1 through 9. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Woe to every slanderer, defamer, who amasses wealth and counts it. He thinks that his wealth will make him abide. Nay, he will certainly be hurled into the crushing disaster. And what will make thee realize what the crushing disaster is? It is the fire kindled by Allah, which rises over the hearts. Surely it is closed in on them in extended columns.
Part 30, Surah 105. Al-Fil, the elephant. Ayats 1 through 5. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent and Merciful, hast thou not seen how thy Lord dealt with the possessors of the elephant? Did he not cause their war to end in confusion, and send against them birds and flocks? casting at them decreed stones, so he rendered them like straw eaten up?
Part 30, Surah 106, the Qur'ānic, Ayats 1 through 4. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, for the protection of the Qur'ānic, their protection during the journey in the winter and the summer. So let them serve the Lord of this house, who feeds them against hunger and gives them security against fear.
Part 30, Surah 107, Al-Mun, Acts of Kindness. Ayat 1 through 7. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, Merciful, hast thou seen him who belies religion? That is the one who is rough to the orphan, and urges not the feeding of the needy. So woe to the praying ones, who are unmindful of their prayer, who do good to be seen, and refrain from acts of kindness.
Part 30, Chapter 108, The Abundance of Good, Ayats 1 through 3. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, surely we have given thee abundance of good, so pray to thy Lord and sacrifice. Surely thy enemy is cut off from good.
Surah 109, Part 30, The Disbelievers, Ayat 1 through 6. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, say, O disbelievers, I serve not that which you serve, nor do you serve him whom I serve, nor shall I serve that which ye serve, nor do you serve him whom I serve. For you is the recompense, and for me, my recompense.
Part 30, Chapter 110, Al-Nasir, the Help, Ayats 1 through 3. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, when Allah's help and victory comes, and thou seest men entering the religion of Allah in companies, celebrate the praise of thy Lord and ask his protection. Surely he is ever returning to mercy.
Part 30, Surah 111, The Flame, Ayats 1 through 5. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, Abu Lahab's hands will perish, and he will perish. His wealth and that which he earns will not avail him. He will burn in fire, giving rise to flames, and his wife, the bearer of slander, upon her neck a halter of twisted rope.
30, Surah 112, Al-Ikhlas, the Unity. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, Merciful, Ayat 1 through 4. Say, He, Allah, is one. Allah is He on whom all depend. He begets not, nor is He begotten, and none is like Him.
Part 30, Surah 113, Al-Falaq, the Dawn, Ayats 1 through 5. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, say, I seek refuge in the Lord of the Dawn, from the evil of that which He has created, and from the evil of intense darkness when it comes, and from the evil of those who cast evil suggestions and from resolutions, and from the evil of the envier when he envies.
Part 30, Surah 114, Al-Nas, the Men. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, say, I seek refuge with the Lord of men, the King of men, the God of men, from the evil of the whispers of the slinking devil, who whispers into the hearts of men, from among the jinn and the men. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Surely Allah's words speak the truth. We will close out in prayer. After which we will have brief announcements. Please mute your line. Attention prayer. Our Lord, punish us not if we forget or make a mistake. Our Lord, do not lay on us a burden as thou did lay us on those before us. Our Lord, impose not on us afflictions which we have not the strength to bear. And pardon us, and grant us protection, and have mercy on us. Thou art our patron, so grant us victory over the disbelieving people. O Allah, you are the most forgiving, and you love forgiveness, so forgive us. Surah 113. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Say, I seek refuge in the Lord of the Dawn, from the evil of that which He has created, and from the evil of intense darkness when it comes, and from the evil of those who cast evil suggestions and firm resolutions, and from the evil of the envier when he envies. Surah 114. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Say, I seek refuge in the Lord of men, the King of men, the God of men, from the evil of the whisperings of the slinking devil, who whispers into the hearts of men from among the jinn and among the men. Ameen. O Allah, we beseech your help and ask your mercy, for we believe in you and trust in you for all that we need. We are helpers in your cause with your apostle. Please grant to us success. Praise be to Allah for the complete reading of 30 parts of the Holy Qur'an, 30 and 30. We have completed 1 year of consecutively reading the Holy Qur'an, and we'd like to thank you for being part of this divinely guided journey through the Holy Qur'an, and thank each reader and listener. And thank you to the Cover Down sisters, Sister Miyoshi, Sister Eartha, and Sister Yaisha, and Sister Latif, our Praying and Fasting and the Foundation of Success family, and to Brother Saladin 7, the Master Recruiter. And at this time, before we complete, I'd like to ask if anyone wants to come forth to provide a 2-minute testimony of how this line, this Holy Qur'an 30 and 30, has impacted you and your life in your Islamic journey.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, Sister Tornesia. Welcome.
Thank you. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, Merciful, I bear witness there is no God except Allah, and I bear witness the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad is our Messiah, risen Christ, and I further bear witness that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is our dear reminder, teacher, one, and our guide. And I come before you in the green words of peace. Assalamu alaikum. This has been a journey, although I don't get the opportunity to go on as often as I would like because I homeschool my daughter. It allows me to be with believers that you can't necessarily go to their house. And during the COVID time that we're still in now, you are not able to enjoin with people. And so to be able to hear the different voices, the different tones, and to read the Holy Qur'an with the believers is warm welcoming, you know. And not only that, my daughter, who's 6 years old, she actually gets up with me in the morning and she'll have some tea and she'll read the Holy Qur'an with us. So I just want to say it has been a great journey, great energy to start off in the morning with, and it starts your day with a mind of knowing that Allah is at first, and He will guide you through every step as long as you put your prayers first and read into Him, and you're connecting with the God. So I just want to say thank you to Sister Regina and those who are supportive and helping and assisting with this journey, and may Allah continue to bless each and every one of you and each and one of us, that we will continue to put the energy out. And now that the line is open, not just for the believers, but anyone, it's beautiful to see that Allah has taken us to another level. And I will be inviting others to join on. So may Allah continue to bless us all with the light of understanding. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Praise be to Allah. Is there someone else? Anyone else?
Yes, ma'am. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, Sister Natalie.
Yes, ma'am. I'd like to thank you for allowing me the opportunity to express my gratitude for the Holy Qur'an meeting line. It was introduced to me by Sister Lisa Sevenex, and I was so well welcomed by Sister Regina. This has been my second month reading, and it has truly been a blessing. I asked Allah to guide me to a path to be closer to Him, to better understand Him, to love Him more, to have a better understanding of His messages and His messengers. And by Allah's grace and mercy, it has been happening because of this daily read. Allahu Akbar. I'm truly grateful every morning to wake up and give Him life, to participate and to learn and grow more in His Word. I look forward to hearing my brother and sisters read every day. It is encouraging, and it is something to look forward to. I'd like to thank Sister Regina for having the idea of creating this line and for following through. And I pray that Allah continue to bless her and guide her for doing this, because I'm quite sure it's impacted not just myself, but for the listeners and the readers as well. I'd like to thank all of you who helped, Sister Rosalind, Sister Maisha, Sister Miyoshi, all those who make this seem so effortless, for all the hard work that you do behind the scenes. And I pray Allah to bless this line and all those who are here participating and those who will come. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum.
Well, is there someone else?
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sister Cheryl, and I would like to say that in the name of Allah, the Beneficent and Merciful, I've been reading since, I think, the second to the last week of Ramadan, and I was invited to read by Brother Saladin and Sister Regina Sevenex, and I would like Allah to bless everyone on this line who has been able to, the readers as well as the participants who, log in to listen. The reading in the morning has given me a greater sense of awareness. It's strengthened my relationship with Allah. It's given me a sense of peace and calm. I find myself being more peaceful in stressful situations. I find myself being able to think a lot clearer. And my relationships with my family and friends have grown, and I've been able to meet really good people. So I am grateful that I have been able to have been extended the opportunity to read. And actually, it really is an honor. I've noticed that with the repetition of continuously reading the Quran, the ayats slowly reveal themselves, and I am able to apply them to situations that I've been through in the past and in the present that I'm currently going through right now. So I am grateful for the opportunity. Thank you.
Praise be to Allah. Sister Sharon.
Assalamu alaikum. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. This is Brother Ahmad over on the West Coast. Thank you to everyone present, and a special thank you to Sister Regina and the founding members, all the cover down brothers and sisters. Beautiful, Sister Cheryl, beautiful everyone. That last point, though, was a point that I wanted to make as well in terms of the verses revealing themselves slowly. It's been really wonderful to increase knowledge, and we pray Allah grants us the divine light of understanding of that knowledge so that we can use it. But for me, it's been that a greater exposure to the knowledge in the Quran. And it's translated for me into greater patience and just more enjoyment of even the challenges that pop up, here and there. So just reading the revealed word, making notes here and there of things that stand out. It's been incredibly useful, and it's something that I do want to continue. So inshallah, I'll be continuing with some frequency, not necessarily every week, every day, but I do want to be able to be present as much as possible. So thank you again to everyone. Congratulations on the complete reading. Hope you have a great day.
Praise be to Allah. Thank you, Brother Ahmed. Anyone else?
Assalamu alaikum. This is Brother
Muhammad.
I think I hear Brother Fakir.
It's been a blessing.
Yes, sir.
It's been a blessing. And I want to thank, first of all, Allah who came in the person of Master Muhammad. And I also want to thank the first resurrection of the dead, the glorious Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And I also want to thank Angel Jibril, the first angel on the scene, the true reminder who saved the nation.
Yes, sir.
And I want to thank Brother Abdul Mal for saving my life, introducing me to praying and fasting, and also Brother Saladin. This is awakening for me. It is the best food to wake up to every morning, hearing the birds chirp. It is the perfection of Islam. It is the duty of uprightness. It has taught me as a believer, when we rise up for prayer, Allah desires a place and take the burden off of us. He desired, Master Muhammad desired purity for us. So opening the Quran and hearing different voices, read the scriptures, which the scriptures is in every one of us. We are all the books in the Quran. It is the food, it was the word, and now it has become flesh in all of us. And I thank my family, my extended family, so much. You all are truly my family in action and in deeds, more than my actual family. And it's hard to say this, hard to swallow that, to say that, but that's reality that we're living in. So reading the holy book of the Quran, it's the best food that I wake up to every morning. I'm so full that I cannot eat after reading the Quran because I'll be so full. And I thank the sisters and the brothers. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, sir. Is there anyone else?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
This is Sister Alicia, and I just wanted to thank, in the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I bear witness there is no God but Allah. I bear witness that Muhammad is the servant and messenger. I just wanted to say thank you to Sister Regina and to all those who've been reading on this line. This has been a most beneficial and the most blessed time that I've had experiencing on this line since I came on, I believe, was in April of this month, of this year. So I am just truly, truly grateful to be a part of this.
reading line right now, and then also for our prayer and fasting family to be joining on as well from being invited from Brother Saladin and Sister Regina. This is it's just a whirlwind experience to be able to hear all the believers and listen to them as they read the Holy Qur'an. I'm just ecstatic, and I just truly, truly thankful and grateful to be a part of this. And I pray I continue to do so as well. Love you all, family. Y'all have a blessed day. Thank you for allowing me to share.
Yes, ma'am, and your love continue to bless us all. Is there anyone else?
Yes, ma'am.
Assalamu alaikum.
How are you?
Alaikum salam, Sister Maisha.
I want to say this has been Assalamu alaikum, sisters. I just want to say this has been such an inspiring call. I just thank Allah for all of you sisters that stood in the line to help Sister Regina, get this started and everything. And, it just takes a lot of work. And I know that, y'all have just been working overtime with this, and you can see the growth of the line. I thank Allah for you, Sister Raj, Sister Miyoshi, Sister Yaisha, Sister Eartha, as well as the new sister that's helping you now, as well as Sister Naima L. I mean, just coming in the beginning, hearing your sisters read, it's just so inspiring. When I hear Sister LaShawn, I hear the brothers reading. Oh, it just motivates my spirit. I just thank Allah for y'all, and I just can't wait to see the other things that y'all got in store with this line and what y'all doing, because I know Mondays y'all got the Sister Miyoshi got the book club. I mean, it's just wonderful to see what y'all doing for Allah, and it's just so inspiring, and I love you all.
We love you back. Thank you, Sister Maisha. Anyone else? I heard another sister.
Yes, ma'am. Assalamu alaikum, family.
Walaikum salam, Sister Latif.
Thank you, beloved. Kulla a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. I just want to say thank you to all. I appreciate everyone's wonderful reading and to be amongst such beautiful reading. I'm grateful to be on here with all my prayer and fasting family, to go from the praying with my prayer and fasting sisters, and then to come on here and just give of myself, my talents of reading that Allah has given me, to share it with others and to help to brighten another person's day in life. I'm grateful for such opportunities, and these things help me as well. I never thought I'd be working a chat, and then nonetheless, the day I had to do it all by myself, I didn't think I could do it, and I did it, and I'm just grateful to be here with you all, and that Allah allows me to show my love and appreciation for all that Allah has done for me and us all, and just to put that love into the reading, and others can feel it and see it, I guess, or hear it, I guess, and this opportunity to speak and everything as well, because I don't do this. I don't like speaking, so this is me coming out of my comfort zone. So thank you for allowing me to share, and thank you for being here. Continued blessings for every last one of us, I pray. Assalamu alaikum, family. Love you.
Salam, beloved. Absolutely beautiful. Is there anyone else?
Assalamu alaikum. This is Sister Jenna.
Walaikum salam, Sister Jenna.
Yes, ma'am. I just like to say thank you to all of you. I love you truly. I am forever grateful for this call. It just, it really, every morning, and I can have, trials and tribulations, they will come. But praise be to Allah, every morning, Sister Rosalind, it is my desire to join you all on this call, and I'm forever grateful for you all allowing me to read, and allowing me to participate. Just being here and being able to read the Holy Qur'an and pray with you all. It's just, I'm forever grateful. And I just wanted to say thank you and thank you and thank you so much.
Praise be to Allah, Sister Jenna. We're so happy to have you. Is there anyone else? No? I just want to extend a heartfelt thank you to Sister Regina. I'm so grateful for her direction that she has taken this Holy Qur'an 30 and 30. I'm so grateful that Allah had put it on her heart over a year ago, right after Ramadan, to continue having us read the Holy Qur'an on a daily basis with no interruption. It is so important for us that we as believers are coming together in the morning and sharing and reading the revered words of Allah together as one community. I just want to say thank you to the Cover Down Sisters again, Sister Miyoshi, for all that she does in the background. I want to say thank you to Sister Eartha. Thank you to Sister Yaisha. Sister Yaisha, unfortunately, only joins us on the weekends now because she has a new job. But for the past 10 months, she has been consistently reading on a daily basis. Again, I want to extend a thank you, a heartfelt thank you and gratitude to Brother Saladin Seven, who worked with Sister Regina and spread the word among his praying and fasting family so they can join in reading and listening to the revered words from the Holy Qur'an. It's such a wonderful feeling to start your morning off fellowshipping with believers, like minds, think alike. We're all the same, so it's really important that we continue on this path. And I want to also extend a heartfelt thank you and gratitude to Sister Alicia, Sister Sharon, Sister Peggy, who unfortunately had to leave. We had Sister Randy on from New Orleans. Thank you, Sister Maisha, Sister Latif, Sister Natalie, Brother Ahmed, Sister Jenna, Sister Cheryl, Sister Tornicia, Sister Maleka, Brother Fatia, Sister Miyoshi, Sister Arlisha, and Sister Eartha. And I pray to Allah that I didn't forget anyone. And I just want to say that we will continue to read starting tomorrow. We begin the reading again starting at part 1. Thank you all for being part of this divinely guided journey through the Holy Qur'an. And at this point in time, I'm going to unmute everyone. And I'd like you to greet your sisters and brothers. And again, hopefully we will be back here all of us will be back tomorrow. Sister Regina will be back tomorrow. Again, she was out doing community service today. And she will be back again tomorrow on her post. So greet your brothers and sisters, everyone.
Assalamu alaikum, family.
Assalamu
alaikum.
Thank you.
Allah hear you tomorrow.
Assalamu alaikum, beloved family.
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah, family. Have a blessed day.
Thank you, Brother Saladin, and thank you for everything that you've done to increase the leadership and the participation in this.
No, I have to thank y'all because this has been truly a blessing for me. Because every day I wake up in the morning, no more foolish radio, no more foolish TV.
Yes,
I
sir.
hear the words of Allah, so I'm so grateful to y'all, and I pray that y'all have so much success, you and your family. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Thank you, Sister Rosalind and Sister Maisha, and all those that help out. Brother Saladin, thank you for coming down and covering down, and all the covering down sisters. May Allah continue to bless us all. We love you.
Yes, may Allah continue to bless you all for your sacrifices, dedication, and support. And may Allah bless all of us and the families that we represent. And at this point in time, we're not going to continue the lecture. I just want to let you think about exactly what we've read today, and hopefully and prayerfully we will all meet again tomorrow, 5:30 in the morning, to continue the read of the Holy Qur'an 30 and 30. May Allah continue to bless and strengthen and protect us all. Ameen.
Ameen. Ameen. Allahu Akbar.
Ameen.
Allahu Akbar.
I'm just going to do a countdown and end the meeting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a blessed day, everyone.
You as